Welcome back to Tier Factor. I am Lorenzo, joined by two Jacks, and today we will be doing a Disney villain tier list. You guys ready?
You wanted to go in order,
Let's start with Kronk.
Yeah, I agree.
Guys, can we please go in order?
No.
Oh my God, anarchy has reigned.
Kronk.
S. Kronk is awesome.
I think
A?
A.
I mean, Emperor.
So I was going to say A, and then you said S, and then I was a sheep, and then I went back to A.
I think it's A.
All right, A. We keep
We got a lot of
order.
ranking to do.
Yeah.
The Evil Queen.
Wait, also, are these on how bad they are or how good
How
they are?
villainy they are.
I think it's the best villain.
So the worst people are S.
Like the least scary villains or the villains you don't care about are like D.
Yeah, like the ones with no story, no
Best
plot.
character.
Yeah, Kronk
Okay.
was like, he didn't want it. He was kind of like an anti-hero in
I'll
a
say
bit of a way.
Hopper can be in D. I'm not familiar with his game.
Hopper from The Bug's Life is actually really
Hopper
scary.
Scares
Yeah,
me.
Hopper
he?
was super
Yeah.
scary, intimidating. He kind of bullied the ants into starting a whole like economic system
Yeah.
for him.
He's Jason Statham of
So then maybe he
bugs.
has to go up. I wasn't familiar with his
I
game.
kind of have him with Kronk, if I'm being honest.
2 A's to start?
Whoa.
We'll put him B just to be careful.
Yeah,
But
he might
Hopper's
go
No,
like
up.
Hopper may be better than Kronk.
Hopper's like really
I
scary.
think he's A. I think he's
I
A.
have a Henry J. Water. Was it Moose House?
What are you looking at?
The spider guy next to Bruce. I think he's S. He was fucking.
Oh, he is
terrifying.
scary.
He was scary. Again, another one where you didn't expect him to be the
Yes.
villain, and
Yes.
then he
Yeah, a
was
twist
the villain.
does good.
He kind of lied to
A
Sully.
twist
He
does
made him
it,
feel
yeah.
secure. And then he wanted to like grab Boo for some reason. That was
I have
awful.
another S candidate.
All right,
wanna
let's
hear
hear
it?
you out.
Lotso.
Oh,
Lotso-
yeah.
Lotso was diabolical.
I might make
So
I might
good.
make a known tier called the Lotso tier.
The
Where it's
first
just
time-
like the most evil villain of all time.
The
Just
first
made
time
me
I watched
cry.
Toy Story 3, I thought I was watching The Godfather.
The Lotso is my godfather.
Okay. We're off to a good start.
I'm gonna just do the Evil Queen. C.
Okay.
So iconic.
You
though.
want to go in
It is
order
very
so bad.
iconic,
Mirror,
but
mirror on the wall?
fine. B.
That's all it took?
Yeah.
I do like going in order. I like
Okay.
order.
We'll go
But
in
we
order.
can go around if you
I
guys
think
want.
Lady Tremaine's a little, like, whatever.
That's why
Yeah,
I
she
kind of
can
have the
whatever.
princess villains as B.
No. Evil Queen's better than Lady Tremaine.
Yeah, I think she's
Okay,
C.
I'll go C.
Old.
Captain Hook. Now he's a villain, but he was a little too goofy
He's
to
too
be
charismatic,
scary.
you know?
But a very iconic.
But
Yes.
very iconic, and he did have bad intentions.
I think that's a really good villain.
I think he's an A.
He's an A.
Yeah.
He's
That's-
iconic.
I'm gonna put him above
Maybe to be an
Hopper.
S, you have to be an animal
I kind of like that.
or a beast
So
freak.
does Hopper go up?
No, Hopper's not on the
Okay,
Lotso level.
okay.
I honestly
true.
think he might
Okay.
be an A, but I'll leave him in
Whoa,
this because
close.
Lotso's kind of like
Is Lotso.
It's the Lotso tier. Almost.
Lotso's kind of unreal.
'cause
I-
I,
yeah,
see,
I
I
think-
see some really good S candidates.
like I don't know if he's
yes.
S.
Throwing
I
them
like that.
down. Can we
But
hop
let's-
around, or are we still going in order?
You pick a call one out. And I'll grab
Syndrome
it.
is really good.
Syndrome's
Syndrome's
really
Syndrome
good.
might be S.
Now I think Syndrome is an S, but I think his story might be a little overplayed, and he's not an animal, so he
He's
might
also
be
like a little
A.
misunderstood, you know?
He is. He's kind of the case of Never Meet Your Heroes.
Yeah. That's
And
why I like him.
he's got a
Hey,
good story.
hey.
Yeah. Okay. We gotta find some other things.
But he is evil.
Hans.
Hans?
B.
Oh, he's-
I'd say Hans is a
he's
B.
B.
Hans is B. He's kind of just.
Oh,
a-
I have an
Hans
S.
is kind of just a jerk.
If you guys don't agree with this S, we might have to have a long discussion.
Okay.
Let's do. Go ahead.
Scar.
Sid the Kid is S.
Oh.
That kid?
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Fuck that
terrifying.
kid.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, he
Look
did.
at him.
Yeah.
Come
He
on.
sits alone in the classroom.
Plus, we have 2 Toy Story villains in S.
That is true. Sid's kind of messed up.
Really
His
the
the animation of Sid makes
Well,
him a lot scarier than the
yes.
character himself.
Gives him an edge.
It's
Gives him an
true.
edge.
Maleficent, I think, next to the Evil Queen. She's pretty
big.
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was scary. I agree with that.
Also, wasn't there like a live action
Angelina,
movie?
yeah.
That was also really scary. Cruella DeVille, also
yes.
sneaky, horrible.
Kills dogs.
Yeah.
Like, I might move that to S.
She's up there. She's definitely not B.
No,
she
she's
has to
not
be.
an
She has
S.
to be A or S. Because she's like an.
But she also
actual-
might just be like the best of these.
I don't care about her.
I have this as the order. If
Is
you
it
guys
because you have
agree.
hatred in your heart for her?
Cruella DeVille's good. I think she's the best of like these type of villains.
I think the Evil
Scar
Queen
S.
is good.
Scar S.
The Evil Queen is good.
Yes,
Oh,
he's-
Mother Gothel.
I'm sorry,
from-
what?
Scar?
Scar S.
I have Scar and S.
Okay, Scar.
Scar's an S, yeah.
He did try to kill his brother.
So
Scar
iconic.
made me really upset as a little kid.
Such a good name,
I
too.
know he's got a villain name. Like
Jafar?
Zurg is not a villain name.
No.
Zurg.
So Zerg's pretty good though.
Zurg is good.
Jafar.
Again, kind of too charismatic for me.
I don't really have an opinion on Jafar, if I'm being entirely honest.
He's B or C
So
for me.
iconic.
I
but
kind of
yeah.
is he Captain Hook Lane?
Hans can't be over him. Is where I'm at.
Okay, we'll put
I
Jafar
think he's
in
B. Yeah,
He's
yeah,
B.
yeah.
He's B.
Ursula.
Ursula's good, but kind of like
Is it B as well?
This one's tough. A lot of the
Ursula could be an A.
Let's come back to Ursula.
Yes.
She's very
I need a
iconic.
minute. Hades. Have you guys seen this Hercules movie?
Yeah.
Very
No,
funny.
Not in my book.
It's very funny. He's very goofy
I'm not
in the
feeling
movie.
Hades.
He's very goofy.
in the movie. He's not very serious and intimidating. So this version of Hades,
I'd say B or C.
B.
I'm gonna put C.
B's
And
gonna
I
get
actually
crowded.
really like that movie, but I think some of these villains are better in this version of Hades. Although that movie's iconic.
Let's see.
Stinky Pete and
Al McWiggin.
the toy cleaner. I think those are like
D. I think
Yeah.
they're
I mean,
D.
he just eats Cheetos and falls asleep.
Yeah.
He's not even really doing
If
anything
that
wrong.
makes you a villain,
Yeah.
I don't think he's doing anything
Guilty.
wrong either because he doesn't know they're alive.
Yeah.
that's fair.
So he's just like,
He's
I'm just
ju-
collecting toys.
He's doing his job.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
kind of. Who was
Really
the other
good at-
person
Gonna
you had in
gaslit.
D?
Stinky Pete.
Stinky Pete. Yeah. I'm cool with that.
Where's our boy Stinky Pete? Oh yeah, Stinky Pete.
Yeah,
He
so-
actually really scared me as a kid. I don't know why.
He could be C.
He got under my nerves. Can I put him in C?
You can put him in C.
When that like part when he tries to like capture them and
Yeah.
put them back in
He's
the
creepy.
box
He's
made me
creepy.
very
Yeah, okay.
uncomfortable. Gaston.
I think a solid
He's
B.
like Gaston's iconic.
Yeah, it feels disrespectful to put him in C.
I have him in B,
Okay.
if that's okay.
I
RB's
like,
a little
uh,
messy.
Or B,
well,
I don't
it's gonna
love.
get crowded.
They
I don't
all
love.
look kind of like that same animation style, except for Hans.
That's kind of. Yeah, you're right.
This one's go down.
I think this animation style in general, maybe it's because of my age.
It's
I
iconic,
just
yeah,
have it's
yeah.
iconic, so
Yeah.
I don't want to lower it or higher it.
Right.
Like
Jackson Storm, I don't think keeps up with these big guys.
Jackson Storm did it again. He was just like a racer who was cocky.
Here's
could
what
be D.
the three Cars villains can't be in the same tier.
No,
We should
Jackson Storm is
order
the
them.
worst of the car villains because he was just like a young prospect who did good in the field and had an ego. I don't
Yeah.
really know if that
Now,
makes you a villain. Just
Miles
kind of a jerk.
Axelrod. I don't know if you guys are with me here, but I think Cars 2 is one of the best movies of all time.
Yes. It's the best one of the trio.
I'll give
Yeah.
you A.
He's a global eco-terrorist.
Yes.
A.
I'll give you A. I know. I'm not gonna even make. I know how much that means. To
Yeah.
you.
He's
Uh,
a global
Mother-
ego-
Goffo, is that her last name? One. Tangled, great film.
Great
yeah,
film,
she's
yes.
very scary.
I have her A.
I
She's
prefer
like,
it to Frozen. For
when
sure.
you find out like she's like a witch.
Well, the
she's, like,
story's
really
just kind of fucked up.
old. Like, and she locked this girl in the
I
tower
would
after
lean B.
stealing a
She's-
baby.
I was gonna argue that she has S capability.
Wow. Okay, then A.
Well, you
Yeah.
have S, you have B, so
Yeah.
let's settle
A.
on an A.
A.
I think she's kind of high up on the A, though.
I think you're she's kind of hot.
That's a conversation.
She's old, dude.
That's
Come
a different
on.
tier factor episode. Zerg. Now,
Buzz is Zurg.
Zerg's in D.
Is
For
that
me.
crazy?
that is kind of crazy. Also, the I am your father part. No. Remember that part in the movie?
Star Wars?
That happens in Buzz Lightyear, right?
Toy Story 2?
One of those scenes, he's like, I am your
They do
father.
a callback to Star Wars?
Yeah, and then the Buzz alter ego realizes Zerg's his dad. It's a whole plot twist. I like Zerg a lot, but I don't know if
No.
he's a great villain, so I think C.
Sounds like they're just ripping off Darth Vader.
It
Yeah.
was. He's also just a toy.
Is Disney out of
Um,
ideas?
Shan Yu, he was really scary.
Yeah, I haven't been B.
Put him in B. Yeah.
I think B, we have a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
consensus.
The animation.
If you look
style.
a certain way, you're in B.
Randall, he's just kind of a dork.
Randall was like
He
just
was a little messed up.
he was a jerk.
he's a pawn.
He's a pawn in the end game. Sorry, C.
Yeah, he's C for me. I'm cool with that. Good
Bruce.
character though.
Bruce isn't really
Bruce is like a nice guy until he smells blood.
But again, I don't know if Bruce is the villain. I think he's just a shark whose instincts take over and
C.
wants to eat.
Oh, but he's
So-
such a good character.
He's a good character.
He's
so
a great
He's
not-
not a good
character,
villain.
But
Yeah.
again, I don't know if he's doing anything wrong. He's just
Yeah.
a shark, and sharks eat things.
Yeah.
He's just hungry, bro.
Chick Hicks.
D.
You suck, Chick. Ursula.
Wow, so you have Jackson and Chick both.
I
in
think
D?
Ursula might have to
Chick
be
is,
A.
again, not a good villain because he's not really doing anything to Lightning McQueen. I guess he tries to knock off the king in the end, and that causes the big thing.
I
I know
haven't
a
even
lot
seen.
about kids' movies.
I've seen a lot of kids' movies.
Yeah.
Ursula.
Ursula fits in B.
I-
for me. You have her in A?
Yeah. I mean, we've had a pattern with the animation style, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to break it.
I could
Did
bump
we
her to
move
A.
Captain Hook down to B? Just
No,
I
I
love
think Captain
Cap-
Hook's an A.
I love Captain
Okay,
Hook.
I agree. Ursula's like pretty fucked up.
I would move her to A. I'm not opposed.
We'll leave her. We'll come
Captain
back.
Hook and Ursula next to each other. It feels right.
This is one of the people.
Right, next three, speed round.
Okay.
Yzma.
Not familiar with her game.
Chef Skinner.
B?
Well, she just fits the animation style.
No. That's later. C.
So much for the speed
See?
round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chef Skinner. Now,
Not
I've
A.
actively defended him before.
I think the real villain is that rat.
I
Yeah.
agree. Simply didn't want a rat in the kitchen. That's not that
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I
He's
of
can
an
trying
understand.
to not get a health code
I
violation.
mean, he's running one of the most fancy
Yes,
restaurants,
D.
and there's a
Love it.
actively an employee smuggling a rat into the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Yeah.
If I saw a rat in the kitchen, I'd be upset.
kill it,
What if
dude.
you had a delicious meal when you found out it was cooked by a rat? How would
I'd
you
be
react?
pretty upset.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd be upset, right?
I'd be upset.
So
Chef
that's what
Skinner,
you do.
I'm sorry, you're in D.
Yeah.
But actually, that's a
Good
compliment.
It's a good
guy.
thing. It's a
Good
good
guy.
thing.
I don't know if he's a full good guy, but he's up there. Charles F. Munitz.
Mm,
Now, Up is a very
Yeah,
sad movie.
Really good movie.
He's pretty mean.
Is it a strong villain though? I don't think so.
The first things I think about when Up, the villain doesn't come to my mind.
No, I had to
No.
remember.
I
where he
almost
was
kind of
from.
forgot there was a villain
He's
plot
also
in
just
the
kind of the
movie.
classic old man, old rich white guy.
Yeah, he doesn't really
who's,
do
like,
it for me.
collecting stuff.
Okay.
King Candy. Now, Wreck-It Ralph's actually a good film.
I have King Candy up there.
But is he a great villain? Oh,
I
he
don't-
does. He does like real. Who's the girl in Wreck-It Ralph?
I don't
The
remember
kid.
her name.
Me
That
either.
tugged at my heartstrings.
But he's a
Zoe?
kid. I don't know. I
Stella?
think
Chloe?
Something like that.
I guess I don't know. But
B?
he was kind of evil. But I don't know if he was that good of a
I don't
villain.
think he matches up with anyone in B
I haven't seen.
or
C?
higher.
Okay. Okay.
Do I move Hades to B?
I kind of
Yes.
want to move someone up from C.
I'm moving
And
Hades to B.
I kind of still want to graduate Ursula. I'm not gonna lie.
Ursula's feeling like an A.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Next to Hook.
I have next to Kronk.
Okay.
Next to Kronk's okay.
Otto?
Our S tier is awesome.
D.
Otto's a robot.
I love our S tier. Not familiar. I'm sorry.
This is
Is this Big Hero 6?
no.
No, this is Big
Uh,
Hero 6 and super scary. But also in the end, the story is kind of wholesome.
Yes.
And
I think C maybe.
this was a good villain. Big Hero 6, sneaky, awesome film.
I feel bad that Bruce is in C.
because in the
but, like,
end, like he actually has a good reason for doing what he's doing,
Yeah.
that's the
which
thing
makes
with
you
me.
feel compelled. And then he dies, and they don't want him to die,
That's true.
and it's like
See?
kind of sad.
We can go B if we want. It kind
I
of
think you
messes
just-
up our
I think
B.
you
I
though.
can't-
talked
I
it
don't-
into C.
It's not A,
It's not.
but
A.
and it,
I
I
think
think
it's
it's
C.
a B, but our B tier is
Yeah,
so
we
clean
can't touch our B.
that I can't do it there.
Yeah.
But I'd actually one of the a really good villain.
I'll say Dawn goes in B.
Dawn-
Our
Dawn's a-
C is so mid.
Dawn's a scary person.
Dawn's evil. She can't be in D.
no.
She's in C. Just because it's Zootopia.
She's like a. Oh, come on. Zootopia's so good. You guys don't like Zootopia?
Yeah.
Welcome.
I only like
Come
the,
on.
the TV show.
Okay. What do,
That one I love.
what do we
That's
got here?
whack.
Ernesto. I haven't seen this one.
This is from Coco.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have seen it. Good film.
good film.
Go
C
see
for
that.
me.
This is from Princess and the Frog.
Yes.
Not in my book.
Princess and the Frog. Good film.
He's like a witch doctor, I think.
We
What
chose
else
the
is
guy
he?
in
Sure.
Frog.
I like Taka.
Taka's cool.
What do you think for him?
I think B.
I think B.
I can't put him in B, guys.
Why? What's wrong with B?
Moana is so good.
Moana is one of the greatest films of all time.
I almost booked a vacation after watching
really?
Moana.
My
Yeah.
two favorite like Pixar or like Disney films are Soul and Moana.
Evelyn looks familiar. Where is she from?
I'm blanking, but I know who she is.
You know?
Incredibles 2.
Incredibles
oh, duh. Oh,
2.
she's really good.
I haven't seen Incredibles 2, so I'll let you pick.
It's not that good, but it's good. B, I think. I remember not liking her.
Okay, last second. Can we move anybody up to S?
No, I don't think so. Do you see anyone? My only pick would be the spider. Maybe. What? Are you putting?
I was thinking in my head, but I don't think
He's
we can
not
taint
that
it.
iconic.
No.
He's
I mean-
not that iconic.
Captain Hook could be an S.
I'm-
He
I
might
would
be
be
one
okay
of the
with
most
that.
famous
I'm okay with
villains.
that.
It might be.
Captain Hook
It would
and
be
S.
nice to have a 2D guy. Up
Yeah.
there.
Captain Hook and S. I almost want to put this girl in.
I
S.
could honestly agree with
Because
that too.
she's-
She was fucking evil.
She was scary.
I think
as
she's a
hell.
great A.
But I think she's the top of
She
our A.
bolsters our A.
All right, here's my proposition. We move her up, but then we make Lotso get his own tier.
I don't know if we can change
Okay,
the tiers.
okay.
I like what you're thinking. I
Okay.
think this is our tier list.
I tried pulling this last time too.
I like that. Do I dare move Kronk to B?
Yeah, Krunk's not an A.
Kronk's B.
Oh, I
Kronk's
love
just a
Kronk,
guy.
though. I love Kronk.
Kronk's not. He's a good villain, but he's not a great.
I could
villain.
move Syndrome to S.
I'll just move Syndrome
Yes.
here. There we go.
Our C is so bad. Like, it's
Our
so
C
mid,
sucks.
which is perfect. And then D is
D's
even
just like
worse.
these guys are just doing their job.
Yeah.
That's our tier list. I hope you guys agree. Probably won't.